What's up? My name is John, part-time reseller. I sell everything, but mostly men's wear, and my favorite thing is Y2K vintage. Um, my my name on all platforms is 937 Select Finds. 937 is Dayton, Ohio, the area code I live in. And the reason why I came up with that name is because I basically hand select every piece from the racks. I don't go to the bins. I'm too old. I like to take my time. Gotten really picky about what I pick up. I check everything for flaws real crazily now, so it takes me hours in the thrift stores. It's crazy. But I'm finding really cool stuff, and it's exciting times. I have a full-time job. I work 3/12s night shift at a hospital, so I work 36 hours a week, and then on my days off I do my reselling. Thursdays and Fridays are going to be my biggest listing days because I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday I sleep some when I get off because I've just worked 36 hours in 3 days. So Tuesday is kind of like I want to say kind of like a throwaway day. Sometimes I get a little bit of stuff done, sometimes I don't. Wednesday I consider like a half day because I have visitation with my 2 teenage kids, and they come over on Wednesdays. And now that it's summer, they come over even earlier, so I've been picking them up around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So on Wednesdays I can get some stuff done in the mornings, so I don't try to everything that I have a giant death pile because I've been thrifting since last summer. I mean, obviously I've been listing and selling some, but my apartment is full of clothes. I'm slowly listing everything on Depop right now, some things on eBay. I also have Whatnot and Vinted as a backup, but I don't think I'm going to be using them right now. I just have an account in case I do need to use them for some reason. You just never know. That's one thing I've learned from watching a lot of the YouTuber resellers is you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. That's what a lot of them say. So it's nice to have platforms in case something happens. You just never know. You could get your account like banned or hacked, and I mean there's all kind of stuff that could happen. So I like having options. Plus every platform is different. And I would have never guessed this, but things that I had listed on eBay that were just sitting, maybe with watchers, I've listed them on Depop and they've sold, which is crazy. Now, I think a lot of people know this already, and I have said it before in prior videos, but you're not gonna get as much money on Depop as eBay. Depop charges the buyers a 10% fee, and the shipping is a little expensive on Depop, although I have a disclaimer on that. But anyways, so Depop is a little bit you have to price your items a little differently than eBay, but I've got the mentality now, and I think that's why I'm selling more, is I'm not gonna try to extract every single penny. Like, I'm actually going more towards the volume game. I do pick up a lot of mid stuff, but the way I look at it is like this. There's different levels of mid too, and I feel like I'm picking up like top tier mids, which some people are leaving behind, and those are ones that are selling. And I'll give you an example of what I would consider like a top tier mid, like not quite banger level, but top tier mid would be like the mall brands. Like, you can find some really nice Hollister stuff, American Eagle. Now, I don't pick up the super basic brands. Like if it's sold in Walmart or Kohl's. Now, Kohl's does have some good brands. Like I still buy Vans, like some Columbia, like things like that, Under Armour. But like Sonoma, like if it's like a Kohl's house brand, I can't do it. I don't even pick up Urban Pipeline, and I found a couple of cool things, but I don't do it. I have picked up some Tony Hawk shorts, which are also sold at Kohl's, or were at one point, just because they were really freaking cool and I couldn't help it, and the price was great. Now I will say the couple of Tony Hawk shorts that I have on Depop right now have not sold yet, so we're testing. They are really sweet. They're big and baggy. But I've noticed we got some new subscribers on here. I really appreciate it. I want to do some shout outs right now. This is kind of a casual video. I have a load in the dryer, and when that goes off, that's going to kind of be like my 15-minute warning. We've already been on for 6 minutes. I'm going to come on again tomorrow and show you guys more stuff of what I'm listing. But we are going to look at some shorts that I have laid out. So since everything is already at my house in the death pile, I have to unearth it. And then what I do is usually at least the night before, I try to lay it out flat, whether it's on the couch or ottoman or somewhere, and just let the wrinkles kind of, like the creases, not even really wrinkles, but like the creases kind of release. So I try to lay everything out the night before, anything I'm taking pictures of. So we've got, I think we have 8 pairs of shorts laid out right now. It's the end of this short tote bin that's downstairs. Finally finished that bin. I've got more bins upstairs of shorts, so I have tons of shorts to list on a Depop. And things have been selling. I've even listed some golf stuff. Now the golf stuff was Nike. Nike does really well on Depop. And yeah, this is a thrifted shirt. Fucking tactical Yeti with the AR-15. It's kind of crazy, grunt style. But yeah, that's the 2X. I'm just gonna keep it. I tried to sell this on Whatnot for $3 and no one wanted it, so I'm keeping it. So yeah, I appreciate the new subs. I am gonna be posting a couple of videos a week. I'm gonna start doing some shorts of just like some pieces, like some bangers, some grails. I might make a couple of fits, like some outfits, and just show them. I don't necessarily know I'll be wearing them because I only wear certain sizes, obviously. But I may just like put a couple outfits together and just kind of like do like a short. But I want to keep growing. My goal is, this is gonna sound like crazy to some of you young people out there, because I know a lot of times, especially my teenagers, you can only look so far in front of you. But I'm on a 5-year plan. It's literally starting right around now. I've been reselling part-time since last spring, but it's been very kind of sporadic and sometimes hobby-ish, and then sometimes business-like. But I really want to start, pedal to the metal, foot on the gas, like listing like crazy every week. I want to try to get top seller on Depop. I already am a top seller on eBay, but I want to try to get it on Depop, and you have to go crazy for 3 months straight. So I'm going to try to do that, get my top seller little blue check mark on my name. And so yeah, I'm going to be going nuts on Depop right now. Depop is offering free shipping, so I'm trying to list as much stuff as I can on my days off to take advantage of that, because it really is driving sales. And I'm really hoping that it doesn't slow down to a complete halt once the free shipping promo ends. I Google AI'd when the promo ended, and even AI doesn't know. That's pretty bad when AI doesn't know. AI literally told me that they can't find anything on like the actual date that it ends, but it seems like from what it gathered on Reddit posts and other things, that people think it's going to end at the end of June, beginning of July. So that only gives me a couple more weeks to get as much stuff up as I can, because the free shipping, I put it this way, I have less than 50 listings right now on Depop. I'm selling one or more items a day, which is unheard of on eBay. On eBay, a month or two ago, I had 170 items, and half of those had watchers. So I had 80 something items with watchers. Nothing was moving, and my prices were not bad. I was taking offers. Like, I had things listed for 20 and I was taking 15. I had things listed for 15 and I was taking 10. Like, I mean, we're not just talking 10% off, like, we're talking chunks. And things just, eBay, I just think is so saturated with a lot of the stuff that I pick up and sell. And yeah, so I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Is I'm gonna list, I'm gonna put, in the past it was eBay, then Depop, and then whatnot, you know what I mean? But I think if I'm gonna go for this top seller, I need to go Depop first, and then eBay. I will still list some things. There's just some stuff that I don't think people are searching for and would work on Depop. Like, I don't think a lot of people are searching for Tommy Bahama. That's like kind of like a mature brand. Example of the golf stuff. I listed my Nike golf shorts on Depop. They sold. Now, I had them for a crazy price. Um, and I'm not gatekeeping anything. You guys can check all my accounts. You can see what I'm selling things for. You can see what I'm listing. You know, there's no, yeah, everything's transparent on my channel. If you guys have any questions, need any help, hit me in the comments. I'm also on Facebook. If you guys want to message me on there, whatever. If you guys need anything, just let me know, okay? If you see something you want, and you watch the videos, like, I will hook you up. I'll give you a special price. You will get a price that no one else will. So just hit me up in the comments, or, you know, Facebook. I think that's the only social media I'm on. I'm only on Facebook just so I can look at Marketplace and scroll, like doom scroll at work and stuff. But yeah, it's just exciting. Like, the 5-year plan, I really can see, I'm getting glimpses of full-time being a reality. Like, it may be working for me, and that's what I want to strive towards. So in these 5 years, I really want to get my name out there. I want to get 937 Select Finds name out there. I want to, you know, keep building my reputation for providing good customer service, awesome, like, very unique clothes that you can't just go out and buy anywhere. Like, a lot of the stuff, you know, like, some of these styles I'm finding are 10, 15, 20, 30 years old. Like, you're gonna be wearing, like, conversation pieces. Like, people are gonna be like, where did you get that? And, you know, hopefully you say my name. But yeah, that's the plan. Is I want to go full-time eventually and quit working night shift. I think it's slowly killing me. I'm 46 years old. I just turned 46 in May, and in 5 years I'll be 51. So it would be sweet if I could just work for myself and not have a boss. I'm in a very great area for thrifting. It's so good that people drive from all over to come here to thrift. It's really good. It's not like Florida good or maybe Denver good, but I think we just have so many thrift stores in a small area, and we're right on the 70-75 interstate interchange. So people from Indiana come over and shop. People from Michigan come down. There's people that come over from Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati. There's people that come up from West Virginia, Kentucky. I don't know if anyone comes over from Pennsylvania, but I've seen their videos on YouTube. So people come here to thrift, and I'm very lucky and fortunate that I live here where I have tons of options and so much shit that I can't get it all, even though I want to, and I can't store it, and I have a lot of money tied up, and I know that. So I'm gonna be listing like crazy. We're going to go hard and get the Depop top seller. I appreciate all you people that are watching. I appreciate everyone that has bought from me, especially recently on Depop. Like, you guys have really sparked, you know, lit the fire. Like, I'm motivated. And with YouTube, it's the same thing. You know, I watch a lot of resellers. I have some, I'm gonna call them friends, even though it's still kind of beginning stages, but I have some friends that are resellers on YouTube that I watch while I work. We're allowed to use, at my job, we're allowed to have one earbud in. So I mean, I constantly have YouTube videos going in the background. I'm just always learning, and I learn from the resellers. I watch a lot of videos on fashion, the trends. I watch videos on a lot of the history of like certain brands because it fascinates me and I want to know more and more. And then if a customer has a question, you know, I want to be able to tell them like, oh, you know, well, this is Hurley, and you know, Hurley was bought by Nike, and like I just want to know all that kind of stuff. Like, I know how, you know, nerdy stuff, like how Stussy got his start in his garage. You know, with surfboards, and then he made a t-shirt to promote the surfboards, and the way he signed it, they're like, that's cool, you want to buy one. And like, I like watching those kind of stories. I watched a whole documentary on Ralph Lauren. Like, it was fascinating. But I'm an old nerdy guy. Dryer's still going. I think the damp alert is on. I think it's past 15 minutes at this point. So those big hoodies that are in there are still a little damp, I think. But we should hear the Samsung song here pretty soon. When we do, we're gonna try to get out of here. Let's look at these shorts over here. I want to give some shout outs to my fellow friend, YouTube resellers. Shout out to Zach. He's holding it down out there in the Southwest in New Mexico. We got Ryan in Tornado Alley in Oklahoma. Hope he's doing well. He plays Pokemon. He goes to tournaments all over the U.S. and plays Pokemon, which is really cool. I used to collect Pokemon with my kids, but I never really got into the game. And then shout out to a new friend. I don't know if you want me to call you Nick or Bellissimo. Bellissimo is pretty cool, but it's my Italian friend over in New Jersey. We have a lot of the same, I feel like our tastes are the same. I was looking at a lot of his collection, and he likes a lot of the same stuff I do. And I'm a collector too. And I think a lot of the resellers are. And I think maybe that's even how it started, was kind of like hobby / collecting. And then, because I've collected several things in the past, and now I'm starting to collect the really cool clothes, you know, vintage stuff, sports stuff. And I'm gonna be selling some of it too, because I can't keep it all. And if it's not a 2X top, it won't fit me. So some of those awesome relics and grails will be sold. All right, let's go look at this shit. Here we go. I'm gonna take you over here. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. Hopefully you guys will be able to see these really good. I don't think I can flip the phone while it's on. So I'm just gonna show you guys. These are 8 pairs of shorts that I'm listing. Oh, and it's like almost 6 in the morning. So sorry if I look like death. All right, check these crazy, completely thrashed American Eagle shorts. Insanity. These might be the biggest, baggiest shorts I have. These are the Carl Kanai size 40. They're humongous. I do have some Pellies, or Pelipel, however you say it, that are crazy. I have some Echo Unlimited that are insane, and some Rockaware. So I don't know which one's baggier. Travis Matthew, all over print, floral. Those are Adidas. Got some Pumas. Really like that colorway and that. Here's some really nice North Face hiking shorts. Oh man, 34. If these are 36, these fit me. All right, I'm gonna sell them. And we got some Carhartts. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks, guys, and I will make another video later this week. I'm gonna start listing some polos on Depop also. Peace out.